Well, what's up, everyone? I want to thank you guys for joining me. This is Nelson. If you're serious about your marriage, if you want to take your love life to another level, this is for you. If it's not, then I understand. But if it's for you, I want you to listen to these 6 points that I'm going to share with you. How the husband and wife, or the wife and the husband, can become one. In our culture today, people are getting married because of material substance, because you have a house, because you have an extra house, because you have money, you have extra money. And if I come in, you'll take care of my business. I could be able to pay my bill, and I can live free, and all these wonderful things that you're thinking that will bring you happiness and joy in your marriage. But you got to understand, when you come in, when you enter into this union with the wrong mindset, just because of the material substance, you will never find love. You'll never find true love. You see, true love is not based on material things. It is based on your heart. You've seen someone, there is some kind of connection. The vibes is right. You know that this is the person for you. You know that that's the one that you've been praying for. And here he is, or here she is. When you see that person, you're going to know, your heart is going to tell you that that's the one right there. If you are truly, truly, truly seeking love, pure love, no strings attached, no material things involved. Because look, you have people who started from scratch and they have made millions. They have raised a wonderful family. They have lived a wonderful life, and they are still enjoying life because the two becomes one and built together. So I'm going to share with you 6 points that you can use if you're serious about taking your marriage to another level, if you're serious to becoming one with your partner, if you're serious that you want your marriage to be to unite your marriage so that you can be unshakable, so nothing will come and divide you, the two of you. Here is the first one. If you're really serious about taking your marriage to another level, it is seek wisdom. Seek wisdom from God's words to guide your marriage. There's so many wonderful wisdom in the Word of God that tells you about love, tells you how you should treat your husband or your wife. There is so many wonderful examples in there and encouragement that you can choose from those that has been written. Go in there, read it, and see what it says about marriage, see what it says about love, see what it said about pure love, that undefiled love. And you can use that as an example to build your marriage, to take it to another level. As a matter of fact, to build yourself up so that the two can become one and nothing can separate you. That, like it said, the weapon will form, but it will not prosper, because the two becomes one. Like it says in the Bible also, two is better than one. When one fall down, the other one is there to pick that other one up and to help the other one to regain the momentum, and both of them start moving forward again. Number two, resolve conflicts. Resolve conflicts with understanding and grace. Oh my goodness. Which one of us never make a mistake in life? Which one of us never take something or heard something that we misunderstood and respond to that? Solve conflicts. Let me just say that again. Resolve your conflicts with understanding and grace. Remember how you have made mistake and someone has forgiven you. They was graceful towards you. They forgive you. They pick you up. They brush you off when you fell down. When you make the mistake, they was there to encourage you. Resolve your conflicts with understanding. Understand, look, the way I see things it might be different from the way your wife sees things, or from the way my wife sees things. So I'm being graceful. I'm understanding, okay, she don't understand what I have to do concerning the truck. She don't understand what I have to do over here. So with grace, though, I begin to explain to her so that she could understand. And as she understands, she'll be like, oh, okay, now I understand. And the two becomes one, and things become clearer. And now they can move forward in love. And the conflicts that they had, where she did not understand this, or I did not understand that, what she was doing, and the reason why she's doing it that way, it now becomes clear. I understand what she was doing. So in other words, we resolve those conflicts with understanding and grace. Make sure you explain yourself so that the other party can understand the reason why you were doing this, doing it that way or the reason why you choose to do it that way. Make sure you communicate the right way so that they can have a clear understanding of what you're doing, and it will resolve the conflicts right there. Number three, work as a team in finances, parenting, and decision making. You see, sometimes the two becomes one where wife is coming in with children, husband is coming in with children. And here, sometimes the husband now is choosing his children's side over the wife children's side when the two are supposed to become as one. Where I don't see my kids as no step kids and step that. Look, it's my kids. They now belongs to me. It's my family. God has blessed me with them. They all are one. Every one of them, they are one. I treat them the same way. They all are one. I don't see this one better than that one. This one is more favorable than that one. No, no, no. When the two becomes one, it is one. You cannot separate them anymore. So you got to work as a team when it comes to parenting. Be be fair, be honest, treat them the same way. When it comes to finances, I've seen people where, and I used to think this way, this is my money. I work hard for my money. I'm going to spend it the way I want to spend it and don't touch my money. I've heard people say that too. I've seen those examples where the two is separated now. Or you bring your money, here goes my half of the bill. Here goes my half of the bills. Okay, fine, the bills get paid, but you got to understand the whole concept of that is creating in your mind this idea that the two is separated. They're not one. And when you have that thing in your mind, when you're thinking that way, guess what? As a man think he becomes. He had not seen any reason for him to be committed because you got your thing going and he got his thing going. So why should I commit? Just in case you choose to leave one there, I'm going to make sure I keep mine over here on the side, or I'm going to hide something. And guess what? Sometimes you might hide something. I might not even remember where you put it. And guess what? It ended up in someone else's hand because you can't remember the code. You can't remember where you put it. Someone else, someone else is going to enjoy that. So work as a team in your finances and in your parenting and in your decision making. It will take your marriage to another level when you work together in decision making. Your children is not going to see that you're favoring this one over that one, and they're not going to see that the two can't be one because dad want to do this and mom want to do that, and they're always fighting and bumping head. And then next thing you know, this one going to do their own thing and that one going to do their own thing, and they'll never come together. Work as a team in finances. You can make decision to invest. You can make decision to take some of the equity out of the house and buy and invest it into something else, and you have a huge increase that comes and benefit all that is involved in the family. Like I say, a good man leave an inheritance to his children. Work together as a team. Number four, maintain intimacy and affection in meaningful ways. This is so important. You see, a lot of times people think, well, after they get married, they stop taking care of themselves. They stop hugging. They stop loving. They stop laughing. They stop, going out. You got to remember when you first met your wife or you saw that one, you know that was the one. Oh my goodness, you pass by the house, you pass by the place of employment. You just want her to notice you. You just want him to notice you. You do whatever it takes, or you go out, you take them out to dinner, you go to the movies, all these wonderful things. But you see, when true love is involved, and you really want to keep this fire burning, you're going to find ways to continue. It might not be going out to the movie, but you're going to find a movie that both of you could watch right there at home, even if you have to rent a big screen TV. Even if you got to go get your own TV and find some surround sound and make it romantic, and you all watch a good movie, remember the old times. You keep your intimacy and affection in a meaningful way. Maintain that. A lot of people stop touching. They stop hugging because now they have like the men say, I have the chick now, the hot chick, and I don't need to do all that anymore because she's living with me. She married me, and now I don't have to do that anymore. But you got to understand, it's not always about you. It's not always about me. What do she wants? What do he wants? It's not always about what I want. Oh, I don't like to do that anymore and all that. But he might want you to continue to do it. He might want you to do it every now and then. It's not like he's trying to make you his slave to say, well, every minute you see him, you saw him, you got to do all that stuff. No, he might want that fire to keep burning and keep burning at a good pace. She might want the fire to keep burning and keep burning at a good pace. She might want you to kiss her when you come home. He might want you to kiss her when you come home. Maintain intimacy and affection in a meaningful way, not just because I'm just doing it, so she would shut up and stop bothering me. No. Remember, this is a marriage. Remember, this is a union. The two has become one. And if you love her and if she loves him, you will do whatever it takes to keep that fire burning. Because for some people, if you allow that fire to go out, if you don't maintain the intimacy and the affection, because they are seeking that so much, they can be drawn away to someone else who wants to give them the affection or the attention. And for some reason, I'm not saying it's not a good thing. I'm not saying you should not do that. Don't allow yourself to be trapped like that. That's a trap. Don't do that. But some people have allowed themselves to get into that place where they find themselves in other relationship outside of their marriage, and it hurts bad. It hurts bad. So, but if you maintain that at home, neither one of you will have any reason to go outside. If you're being honest, if you truly love with no strings attached, and you're being honest and you begin to seek or give the relationship the attention and maintain that intimacy and the affection at home, you will find yourself having no reason to step outside of your marriage. Number 5, this is big. Show appreciation and gratitude consistently. And this is something that I myself have practiced. I myself have learned. I've cultivated this habit in my life to show appreciation and gratitude consistently to my wife. She have done so many things with me. There's times when I had to replace, I remember one time very well when I had to replace a starter on my big truck. She was up there pulling, I was down there pushing. I had a string, I dropped a rope down, I tied the starter on it, so she had to pull it up. And while I push it up and get it into place, and then I put the bolts in. There's so many things that we have done together. Fixing cars, changing oil, working on house, building bed frames for our kids. We have done so many things together. And I'm so grateful that she was there with me. And here's another thing too. She used to be a substitute teacher. She have experience in that field of profession. And because of the experience that she's helped me so much in so many different ways, uh, with other curriculums and other things concerning education, where I would have to pay for those service outside. But she helped me. She rendered her service. She gave me the help that I needed at that time. And I have to appreciate her for that. I really appreciate her for the things that she had done for me, and also for the things that she had done for our family. Look, she loved to cook. She loved cooking. I'm always eating home cooked meal. And don't get it wrong, we go out. We go out and we eat out. Yes, we do. But she loved to cook. She loved to share that gift that she had. And I appreciate her for that. I appreciate her. There's so many people that have all these wonderful things, that their wife or their husband are doing for them. But because they feel like, because they've been married for 15 or 20 years, there's no reason for them to thank them anymore. They will thank someone else outside. They will appreciate someone outside who have just done something for them. And there's nothing wrong with that. You should do that. But a lot of times they overlook the one that is right there with them. They overlook the one, that the wife or the husband. And that right there, it will make a husband or it will make a wife feel like he don't care or she don't care. And you know what? As soon as someone comes by after a while, because you see things develop over a while. It's like they said, if you have a crack in your wall in your house or anywhere, if you don't tend to the crack very soon, it's going to get bigger, bigger to the point that you might have to tear down that whole side of that wall to rebuild that, because it comes now unsolvable. So if you don't show appreciation and gratitude for your wife or your husband and all these years that she's doing because she loved the family and he's doing because he loved the family, and then someone comes along and started to show some kind of gratitude, because people will go to the land. They will do whatever it takes to get whatever they want. Some people do that, but it's up to you to say no. Absolutely not. And get rid of them out of your life, because look, it might sound good right now, but it can be a lot of pain in the end. It can be a lot of pain. It can be a lot of headache in the end. So don't even cross that line. And for you not to cross that line, and for that temptation not to come into your life, appreciate your loved one. Appreciate them and be grateful. Tell them consistently, I love you. Thank you so much. I heard my kids, man. They told my wife every time, every night when she served dinner, they help. They help set the table and do other things. But when she served the dinner, they always told my wife, thank you. Thank you, Mom. They tell me, thank you, Dad. And I'm like, wow, even though I never grew up doing that, I appreciate that. And just to see the direction that they are going into and the influence that they can have on someone else, it makes me feel good. So number six is prioritize your marriage above external distractions. Prioritize your marriage above external distraction. It sounds good to have good friends. And someone call you, hey man, you want to go to the track this weekend and race the car? Hey man, you want to go play golf this weekend? Hey man, you want to go play soccer this weekend? Hey man, you want to go to the movie? You want to go to the car show? Hey man, you want to do this? Hey man, you want to do that? Or here's the big one. Hey, do you want to work some overtime this Saturday? We got plenty of overtime. Remember, you already have some things planned with your family. You already have some things planned with your wife. You already have some things planned with your husband for you guys to go out to breakfast. This is your date morning, Saturday morning, whatever, Sunday morning. You have these things planned. And here you are, or here comes someone try to throw something that seems so nice and it seems so profitable. And then if you go ahead and break your promise to your wife or to your husband, okay, one time. But if you're consistently doing that, it shows that you don't love or you don't appreciate and you don't want to be that one. The two cannot be one if the two are not agreeing. They say, how can two walk together unless they are agreed, unless they agree on the direction that they are going into? When you consistently break your promises, it shows that you are putting other things in front of your marriage. You are putting worldly things or distraction. You are allowing the distraction to come. Yes, the money look good. Yes, you might need it. You can use it to pay other bills. You can use it to pay off a card. Yes, but consistently doing that, you are breaking down your marriage. You're breaking down your marriage because you're allowing external things. Sometimes some people don't even need it, but yet they accept it. They grab it so fast because they're saying, well, man, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I got to put this up for rainy day. But you got to understand, look at the damage also that you're doing in your relationship. Look at what you're doing. The kids have basketball or soccer practice or whatever sport. They expect you to be there. They want you to be there. Some people says, well, I got to work so I could keep money and keep a roof over their head. And if I don't work, they don't eat. So they better be grateful that I work. Look, I said consistently, if you keep doing that and you're not there for them, look, they're growing up fast. And you're going to look back in 5 years and wish that you were there. How many millionaires and billionaires that you have heard that give testimony, their interviews, and wish that they spend more time with their family? They know now that they could have made that money anywhere because you have the ability in you to produce and to create and to manifest things in your life. The ability is there already. You just got to know how to prioritize what to put first, what to put last. Like I always say, don't put the cart before the horse. You're going to trip up the horse and you won't have anything to pull the cart. You must know what need to go first. And when you prioritize, everything fall into place. And as the two becomes one, it will be so easy for the husband to say, yeah, babe, go ahead. You guys could go ahead and have some fun. Go ahead with your friends or go with your family. Your mom wants you to go out or take her out. Go ahead. That likewise, and the husband, the wife will say, go ahead, babe. You go ahead and play your golf. But if you're not prioritized and you allow these distractions to take the place of your commitment, your sincerity, your promises, you keep breaking them, you're going to have trouble. So again, it is so important for the two to become one for your relationship to work. And don't forget this. I want to say this. The other one, they're seeing and they know. They're not crazy. They're not stupid. They know. They're observing. They know what's going on. So if you're trying to hide things, you got to understand. Like it says, what's in the darkness, it will come to light. The light is going to shine, and what's in the darkness is going to expose what's in the darkness. But when the two becomes one, your relationship will flourish. You will raise a wonderful family. You will raise a wonderful family. The memories that you will create, it will be priceless. The memories that you will create, it will be priceless. Plus, as you guys work together on your finances, you will have more than enough and surplus to be a blessing to others and to go to the places that you want to go visit and stay there. Buy your vacation home, your condo, where you guys could go and replenish and come back. You will live that abundant life. The two must become one because what we are seeking is true happiness, true love, true understanding. It have to be real. But if you are just pretending or you are building on a foundation based on material things, they can fly away. And this is Nelson. I love you guys. Until next time, don't forget to go to at Nelson Robinson Senior HOH and check out our YouTube channel there as well. Encourage others to go over there and check us out. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so that when new video comes out, you will know and you will be able to glean from those, because all we are doing is building stronger relationships, stronger marriage, encourage the husband and the wife to become one, to keep our children off the street, to give them the love that they so desire. They are a blessing to you. They are a blessing from the Creator. Love you guys, and don't forget, a renewed mind, it will not just change your life, but it will change your lifestyle. Peace until next time. We out.